It's a lot. Is this confession time? Well, no, not necessarily. Um, I told you all once I got my cards and stuff back, I was going to be going back to work. So I am going back to work, and I'm also studying. Some of the things that I'm studying now has a lot to do with upcoming future stuff. So I know that I said that I was going to do this, going to do that, and I'm going to be honest with you guys. I got into one hell of a drag, um, and I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to get in that kind of situation, but I did. I put myself in a situation that no matter what I did, I was going to be around YouTube, and I would fail. I would automatically fail. The backdrop. And I knew I'd fail over and over and over and over again. But I did that to lead a lot of people on, a lot of not our people, but to lead people who didn't like us on, pretty much. Foolish. It's making me like a ghost. Yeah, that too. Um, on YouTube every day is not doing anything. As a matter of fact, it holds me to a point where I can't do nothing. And I don't want to be that. I don't want to be that at all. There's better out there. There's more. Come on, Ernie, get it out. Ain't nothing bad to get out, guys. It's just, it's time that we do what we have to do. And the biggest thing that I have to do is I needed this. And I got it now. That's all I need. Should have been a movie star. Hey, look, I still can't be a movie star. No, I don't want to be. I don't. No. I found a way better than that now. Today on the panel, Katie's panel, I went up there for a reason. And that was to show you all, no matter what I hit her with, no matter what I said, I could have said anything. It don't matter. They have their own way against me. It's always there. Always will be. And I knew that. So it goes to show me, no matter what I do on YouTube, it don't matter if I sit here and I went over and I started interviewing, it don't matter who I interview. I'm always going to be that. And you can't be that way. You can't be that way. And I know that now. My mods have done such a great job. My people, my supporters, my sponsors. You guys have the break. You guys have the break that you need. I'm not leaving you. I'm not giving you up. But what I am saying is we are taking a break because life happens before anything now. And that's what I should have done years ago. I got called back to work. I'm going to do that. You can't make this shit up in a week or less. No, we don't want to block nobody. Don't block nobody. Like I said, it's still going in their face. Let me read this. Ernie, what happened to your eye? Again, Campy, you're an idiot. You're a fucking idiot. I've already called Kentucky. I already know everything's going on about it. You're an idiot. But anyways, it is what it is. You can have your day right now. So, hello, Mo. How you doing? So there's a lot of stuff going on. My buddy went to jail. He's getting ready to bond out tomorrow. We're going to go pick him up. Crash, you son of a bitch. He said it was well worth it, though. I said, well, whatever. Good deal. It's awesome. You got a job at I give up. No, that's good. That's good. I'm not high. I don't do drugs, guys. There's nothing that really comes from any of them. But, you know, a lot of it happens when you least expect it. I'm telling you. Dangerous times, dangerous places. Trying to protect yourself and survival of the fittest sometimes. Going into the deepest of the dark and coming out of it. There's a lot with it. No, Crash is not a trafficker. Crash is actually a good guy. But he takes things a little serious, I'll just say. With your condition, you should have. I'll read this, my freak. Let me read it. Wait till it gets over. With your condition, you should have all the good rubs. Hey, should. Yes, Crash. He was in the military. You're here for the tacos? You know, I'm here just to talk to you guys for about 50 more minutes and, you know, about 50 minutes. And then we're going to say goodbye for a little while. I got a lot of things I need to do. Thank you. I got a lot of traveling I got to do. I got to do a lot of traveling tonight. And I got what I wanted. XRP, I didn't get to, no, I didn't. It's crashed my dealer or my boyfriend, neither one. No, I've not been crying. I did get hit in the face a while ago, but, you know, it's all right. It's all good. I'm not going to get in trouble. I was able to take a pretty good punch a while ago, I'll tell you that. You'll hear about it. So Justin, anyways, that makes no sense. That just goes to show you. My face been messed up for a couple of weeks. Yeah. Sure has. That hurts like a mother. But it's all right. It's just sore. I swear I saw you in Chattanooga if you have a twin. I was in Chattanooga. I'm not in Chattanooga right now. No, not right now. I was. I'm not now. Cry and tell us your darkest secrets. Ernie's been high for a few years now. He's not fooling anyone. Ernie can't handle a real conversation because he can't handle being... If I was confronted with the truth, I'm going to say it, guys. But some of the shit you all have, God. He hasn't earned any... Some of the shit you all have, God. He hasn't earned anything, but he had more charges. He can't add no more charges to anything. I've already talked to him. I already know. Is it a cyst on my face? No. No, it's not. Let's see. Oh, so you left Fields after using all his dope? No. No. Well, Ernie, would you quit running to people's fists? Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. Crash is my drug dealer and my boyfriend. Okay, we'll go with that. I do appreciate y'all. Thank you. So I'm going to stop by Walmart. I'm going to pick up a few things for the road, and I'm going to work. I start work. I'm going to work. Boy that cried wolf too many times. I agree on that. I agree, 100,000%. Black eyes happen when you piss people off. Well, I pissed off a lot of people. A lot of people. So you didn't use it all, so you got some left. You pissed people off. Well, I pissed off a lot of people. Left. It's going to be a wild upcoming 48 hours. Probably a wild 48 hours. I'd say it'd be a wild. Yeah, most definitely. So I told you I was going to answer y'all's questions tonight, right? So let's get them. I'm not giving you have caused all of this. Nobody else but you. Yeah, Rob Magician, I have. I have caused it. Ernie's a working man now, y'all. Thank you, Evil Ghost. Appreciate it. His face has not had that a couple of weeks. No. Things happen. Ernie, you got panda eyes. You did not deliver the package. Thank you. Appreciate it. Getting the delivery package now. Fucked up. Okay, so any questions? Everybody want any questions? Katie, you can come over and ask your questions as well. Nobody's going to block nobody. You want me to tell you why I can't just go turn myself in? Because I'm not ready to turn myself in right just yet. I got something important I need to do. A couple of weeks for sure. Why you looking so rough? Am I looking rough? Well, let's talk about it. Why I look so rough. You want to see the rest of it? I can show you the rest of it. Might be dangerous, but I can show you the rest of it. You do look bad. Yeah, I know. Ernie, I truly care. Thank you, Susan, bro. I need to get to my work and start working. It's what I need to do, and that's what I'm doing. Thank you all, everybody. I guess you guys are going to be out with no content for a while. I told God I was going to do what I need to do, and I'm going to. It's already rough, very rough. Seen the cam slip in the bathroom. Oh, Lord. Now, what have you done to need to turn yourself in, Ernie? Nothing, Mr. T. I got a probation violation yet. Slap on the wrist is what it is. But I've got something big I've got to do before. Thanks, appreciate it. Yeah, I know. I don't need YouTube. I got other things to do. Think he spilled the beans. Oh, Lord. It's bad, too. So I'm telling what it was. Who cares? But there's a few things. It's not a slap on the wrist. The longer you run, no, it ain't. You don't know what you're talking about, Princey Fussy, but whatever the fuck your name is. It's not nothing like that. So I'm not wanted, guys. I'm not like it. Look, it took the Secret Service to bring me in last time, and there was people that was running me, and I wouldn't even. That was worse than it is now. So you're an idiot, Mr. T. I appreciate you, Mr. T. I'm going to be honest with you. I know we don't see eye to eye on a lot of things, but the other night when you donated to me, that really helped me a lot. I just want to give credit where credit's due. I do appreciate it. I appreciate you guys. And especially Mr. T, you really helped me out when I needed it. Thank you. I look terrible because when you mix in with the bad guys, you look terrible, okay? Especially if you stand for light and they stand for darkness. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not trying to prove myself. I don't know no Shelton. I don't know what you're talking about. My channel funeral. What are you talking about, my channel funeral? You got no, I didn't get that. I didn't get that. There's 200 people in here right now, folks, and you guys have anything you want to say it. Because I believe the best way of understanding this is to do like what we're doing right now. You guys have all to say. All 200 and some plus of you. Ask your questions. What's the best karate movie from the 80s or 90s? American Ninja. I'm not ignoring you guys. I'm answering everything you guys you're throwing at me right now. Everything you're throwing at me, I'm answering. Everything. Do you actually want people to believe you're leaving YouTube, considering your track record? No, I'm not leaving YouTube. I'm just taking a break. I'm not leaving YouTube. I'm taking a break. I'm taking a much-needed break. Much-needed break, guys. Much-needed break. Much-needed break. Much needed. Trust me. Sometimes you gotta take these much needed breaks. Makes you who you are. Next question. I don't know about all that. Don't know about all that. I need a break. People crying and shit. I can't handle all of it. I need a break. So you're riding bus somewhere and we'll be back Monday. No, not taking a bus. Don't do anything like that. Leaving, I got about 4.5 hours. I gotta go to and then start doing some training. It's gonna be good. Eric Roberts is a great actor. Very, very good actor. Just depends on how you look at it. He's a good person on it and all that. Next question. I missed one. Do you think Mark Turry is going to prison? No. I had 2 really good interviews with him. He showed his human side. Okay, I don't know what he's talking about, but we'll see. Where's the cash giveaway? Oh my God. Michelle said something. When do you plan on turning yourself in, Ernie, since you are a law-abiding citizen now? I'm not a law-abiding citizen. Not law-abiding citizen. Let me find out, boys. Yeah, definitely vampire. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you. Next question, guys. My court is next year, Carlos. Ernie, do you feel people's bitterness towards you is unjustified? People have a right to say whatever they want to say, no matter what I say. Everybody has a right to the opinions. That's true. Everything has a right. Everybody has a right to their opinions, guys. No matter what I say. No matter what I say, guys, everybody has that right. And with that right, comes everything else. Let's just say that. That's an easy way to do it, right? Are you putting yourself in rehab? No. No. See, did you meet with Tyler Perry for your Netflix movie? No, I did not. I actually talked with people who are going to be on the production team for the show for the sheriff and the judge deal. But anyways, they just asked me a few questions. I couldn't really answer a lot of questions. I didn't want to answer a lot of questions, and I just said what I said. So I don't put out too much. Go ahead. How much is Netflix paying you? Earning nothing. I want money. My money's going to come elsewhere. We got money coming elsewhere. We don't need that money. We don't need the money. We're still going to do the Steve Wilkos things. We're in talks. What's your favorite food other than gravy and biscuits? I don't eat gravy and biscuits no more. I'm on a healthy diet thing right now, trying to build myself up. Other than gravy and biscuits right now, I drink a lot of protein now. I drink a lot of protein. I do a lot of boiled eggs now. To be honest with you, I actually buy people's boiled eggs. When I was homeless, I walk up a quarter of a mile. We have like boiled eggs or something. I get like 2 or 3 of them, and trying to survive like that. That's the way I have to survive. Anything. So next question. I don't know what's going on with the killing thing or something. I don't know. Angelo is a bunch of bullshit. It is what it is. Look, guys, if I'd done something like that, don't you think that U.S. Marshals will be all over me right now? U.S. Marshals will be all over me. I know how that shit works. It's just like when I was arrested by Secret Service, they plainly told me, you would have not been caught if you hadn't called us back. And that's what he said. That's what the agent says. He said, you're damn good. That's exactly what he says. As a matter of fact, we're going to be doing some interviews with agents, but I'm taking a break. I'm taking a break right now. Is the governor of Kentucky campaign still? I'm not going to talk about that until we come back. Thank you. I do appreciate it. So, any other questions, guys? Any other questions? We are going to have one of my friends that works in Washington, D.C. Come on, and she's going to talk about how she's on the diving team, and they actually had to have her one time at one of her operations where she was so thin she had to fit in a tunnel, and they'll talk about what else she ended up doing. So she'll be the one to tell you all that. She'll be the one. I'm going to interview her as well. I talked to her, one of her friends a while ago, and it was like, she's trying to get out of it. And I was like, okay, well, whatever. Did you embarrass yourself on Katie's live? No, I did that on purpose. I only had 4% when I went up there, and I stayed for hell and ever, and it was going out, and that's why the volume kept going in and out. I didn't have no service or nothing, so it's all good. But the thing about it is, we're making a clip channel of Katie of all the lies she said. And that's why I didn't even answer her. I wanted her to keep saying, well, you can't tell me. And that's going to be awesome because we're going to put like a little rap song with it. She's going to be like, you can't tell me what I've done and what I've said. Well, Lori's working on it right now. We're going to get all her lies and something she said. And it's going to be like, Ernie did this, Ernie said this, Ernie did that, Ernie did this, Ernie's this, Ernie's that. And we're going to put it all together in about a 2-minute clip. And I'm going to put it before my interview or before my intro video. Then I'm a new video coming out. Anyways, anything else, guys? Hurry up. You guys got me right here. Go ahead. Any question you want. 235 people here. Go ahead. Hit me. Can't believe you ain't asking no questions. Clip channel lies, but you can't answer one example. Okay, Michelle, clip channel don't lie when it's their voice, you goofy thing. I'm sorry, Michelle. I know you're stupid, but don't be too stupid. Okay, so Kathy, you should interview him. Great questions. Okay, let's see. Like the Hyundai stuff, we all know she lied, but nobody swears by it. Oh well, I don't know about that. The question is not a lie, Ernie. No, she's lied. Katie's a liar. What is the one thing you wish people understood about you? I wish they understood about how much passion I have for what I believe in. That's why it don't matter what it is, I have that passion. I always will have that passion. I do video, your imagination runs wild. Okay, thank you. She is Tiger Lord. Thank you. Okay, so any more questions, guys? Her channel is just reading her chat like my ass off, zero content. Well, that's pretty much what she goes by. She's like another Mama T, a version of her. Kentucky loves horses, but you hate horses. Will help you run for governor. No, I do not hate horses. Love horses. When I was little, I actually had 2 horses. I had a pony named Sugar, and I had a horse named Brownie. Name the lies, Michelle. It is what it is. We're gonna clip them all. It's totally Ernie. She was talking about Mammoth. Ha ha ha. Oh. And your enthusiasm, I admire that. Thank you so much, Lisa. Thank you. That's who I am talking about. Is 50-minute mark is up, big dog. Yes, it actually is. I do appreciate that. I'm gonna go till 9 o'clock. Actually, I'm gonna go till probably 8:45, maybe 8. I might go a few more minutes. I'm getting interested in some of these questions because there really ain't many questions. I thought y'all was gonna come out with some hard stuff like, heavy hitting stuff like, oh, you have any kind of question y'all want. You said you were picking up Crash in the morning, but you had to travel tonight. Which is it? Well, where Crash is at, he went to jail about 3.5 hours from here, so we got to pick him up. So if that helps you. I know what y'all trying to do. Y'all TikToking around, which you have every right to, Next question. Next question. Yes, I do believe in the end of October here. I said near the end of October, it would. I think something's going to happen. That's just my opinion. That's just the way things is. I just gave my opinion on it. Let's see. I was going through Reels of Dimes looking for real silver dimes. I found it. Yeah, silver dimes are badass. What kind of car does an egg drive? A Yokes wagon. Inward boy. That was pretty cool what you were doing a while ago. I was watching some of your jokes when I went on Katie's. That was pretty cool. There was a couple with that was really, really cool. I liked them. The bar one was pretty good. You had, every time you was commenting, it was all jokes and stuff. It was pretty cool. I was laughing at some of them. See, no bail, Ernie, tell another. No bail. What do you mean no bail? I don't understand what you're talking about. No bail. You said no bail, Ernie, tell another. I don't even know what you're talking about. I do not have no idea what you're talking about. Thank you, Katie, Mama T, and Ghost and Shannon for spreading truth. Ernie, are you saying all these truth tellers are lying? Nope, they tell facts and Ernie tells lies. Goya, like I said, I wish to God I never ever met you in real life. I wish now if I met you, I'd punch you right between your fucking eyes, but that's just you. Anyway, that's the way I feel about you. Don't ever, it is what it is. I hate that you become that, but like I said, I get to throw it in your face here soon. Next question, please. Thank you. Rumor has it, raise your hand. What's up? Beach Blanket missed the hell out of you. I wish you well very much. Thank you all. Appreciate you all. Ask any question you want. Hurry up. Ernie, calm down. I'm all right, Goya. I watch how you do. You're a flip-flopper. You're one of the biggest flip-floppers out there, as a matter of fact. 1 minute you're all for something good. Next minute you don't even know what the fuck you're even talking about. Debbie, Steve Wilcox still wants us on the show. Do you decline or you yield or what's fuck? Because I'm about all ready to take my polygraph test. You gonna take your polygraph test, Debbie? Talk about your human trafficking buddies and shit. You fucking ignorant ass, dumb ass, Bigfoots. Anyways, I'm ready for my shit. So whenever you are ready, let me know. What's your biggest achievement, Ernie? My biggest achievement, I'd have to say, is to be honest with you, was probably going through Byron Rogers' executive protection personal plan. I did that, and then I went through Joe Lawrence's, and he was actually one of the guys that worked with Bill Clinton. I went through his class, so that's one of the biggest achievements I ever had. I learned a lot from that, and from both of those, anyways. And that was some high dollar seminars. But I like the one down in Browns, Texas, too. We did. That was pretty fun. Ernie, sounds like you're crashing. No, I don't know what you mean. When did you decide to take a break from YouTube, and why? Okay, when did you decide to take a break? A few people told me a while ago that I got something going on with my job, starting back work, and I've got to get 4 or 5 hours from here. So to do that, on the way, I got a few things I need to do. It involves picking up trash, but it is what it is. And again, they ain't gonna let him out till whenever it is. So it is. They'll let him out tomorrow. He crashed years ago. Yeah, I did. Sure. Thank you. Ernie. Ernie, the test can easily be paid for if you agree to answer the Summer Wells questions again. I don't want to put Summer Wells into it. Again, I said I wouldn't go back to that. And then I ended up going back to it again. But yeah, I don't care to answer any questions with Summer Wells. But in order to go back into that, because I know what it does to me mentally, because that was really trying me really bad on that, I'd have to be paid for it before I do that. Any other things I would do in a heartbeat. Thank you, appreciate it. Because I don't want to go back into that. Can you catch your breath? I did. Thank you. DOJ is interested in talking to you. Specifically how many glory holes you said on your current tour. Thank you so much. None. But anyways, go ahead. Next question. Are you still mad at Nicolina? Don't have anything to do with Nicolina. Let's be real. You're delusional when it comes to her case. Okay, Jessica, I guess whatever. And I guess that's why the law enforcement that Brooks was talking to, and that's the only reason she even interviewed me, because they said this man knows what he's talking about or something like that. Anyways, I don't care, because I mean, it ain't got nothing to do with me. Hey, Scorpion Queen, that truth, because it gets her super chats and views and makes her feel relevant. Thank you. That does. It really does. You just now hit it right there. Everything you said right there was perfect. Ern, we can agree on that. Leave the Summer Wells case alone. Let's talk about Ernie. Who'd you like better, Shannon or Mama T? Neither one. Neither one. Blame Katie stalks Ernie. Yes. Are you attracted to yellow? I do like yellow. And I'll tell you the things I like. I like yellow in. Now, when it comes to wearing yellow, there's a couple things that's yellow that I really like. I like accent things in yellow. But yes. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm not going to be handling that tonight, degenerate loss. I got things to do. I've already talked with Kentucky. Ernie, why is responsibility for your actions so difficult for you, especially at your age and your circumstance? KYPO, which makes no sense, and I understand that. I do appreciate that. But anyways, there's nothing difficult for me. It's you all pushing an agenda and you all going with that agenda. That don't mean your agenda is right. That's the thing. You have no documentation or anything on your all's agenda. You listen to people, and they throw a little bit of documentation to you, which is the truth on some of the documentation, but you spread it out like wildfire, and you make it bigger than what it already is, and therefore you leave the other person with no other opportunities. That's the way you do. That's your mom mentality. That's exactly what you all do. Next question. Thank you. Thank you. I know I about beat you up being up on her panel today. I was spitting fire. Scorpion Queen, I went up there for a reason, because I wanted Lori to, I knew Katie was going to like make it about her and say, oh, what did I lie about? And I knew he was going to have a shot to get all the clips. And I'm going to put it in my intro where Katie going, oh, Ernie did this, Ernie did that, he's this, he's that, he did this, da, 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 da. And if you notice everything Katie was saying, she was directing it like, why do you want me dead for? I never said I wanted Katie dead. Never in my life did I say I wanted Katie dead. Never did I. I'm just saying, if Katie went missing from California, I would not take on the case. I promise I would not. I would not. If something was to happen to Katie and her go missing, I wouldn't have my hands in it. I promise I wouldn't. I don't care if they paid me $50,000. I would not look into it. I would not have anything to do with it. That's just me. I'll just stand back out of it. I say, that ain't me. You remember I said this and that? I let her people like the Jen and Ghost and Viper, all of them could find her. I wouldn't even lift a hand to it. But go ahead. Next question. Thank you. So you let Mason tank your channel and now you bailing. No, you suck, Ernie. Go eat dirt. Thank you, N-word boy. I appreciate it. I'm glad you ain't making no silly jokes now. N-word boy, you all made a mistake going out to Las Vegas. That you all know that. Just letting you know that with that little film of yours. Just making sure you know that. I have friends out there in those film businesses. But anyways, go ahead. I kind of got some stuff. Anyways, I'll talk about that when I come back. Let's see. Thank God because you every case you look at. Fuck it. Michelle, you can't even talk. You need hooked on phonics. How do you make a tissue dance? You put a little boogie in it. That's good. But that's good there. Anywhere, boy, you're pretty good at that shit. His channel actually has it. No, it's actually got really bigger. Ding Viper, you're just obsessed with Ernie. You've been kicked out of other communities. Let me tell you about Viper. When you all find out about Viper, you're going to find out that he fits the bill of every single characteristic of a pedophile, and that's a fact. You'll see exactly what I'm talking about. Thank you all. Then why do you go on her panel, Ernie? I went on her panel today, and I even told everybody before I went up there, get me a link. I got something to show. I want to do something. I wanted to describe the portal stuff because I'd actually heard about the portal, what she's talking about the portal. I want to talk more about that. Okay, so Ernie, what are you doing? Nothing really. How you doing? At Truth, yep, she claims she's just done numbers. I see. So do you, Ernest? I say, Ernie, catch your breath. I want to make sure you have air in your lungs. Have air in my lungs. Thank you. I appreciate it. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, I'll never understand why he goes up there. There's never a good look again. I do that because I always have that to be able to say, hey, you clip channels, there's a reason I'm promoting you all right now. I want all the clip channels to clip it. That way, when something does happen, and I go back and I say, you remember when Katie did this? And y'all be like, yeah. And you know how much attention you're going to get from that? You know what you just did with your views, what you're going to do with that? It's going to be perfect. Okay, go ahead. That was Katie hitting her head on the desk. Of course, Kay wants a link. Let's see. If you could go back and change one thing in life, what would it be? If I could change one thing in life, I would have signed with Buddy LaRosa when I was boxing back when I was a kid. When I first turned, I don't know, right after Northside Boxing School, Buddy LaRosa was one of the big managers up there for boxing, and it tied in with Mafia and stuff like that. He did, and I would have probably signed with boxing. I would have went and done that. I would have done that instead of thinking I could go solo with Bruce Spears and, letting all that happen in Indiana and doing things like that. And I wouldn't have went that direction, and I wouldn't have done it. So. What kind of shoes? Okay, so here you need hooked on phonics there, inward boy. What kind of shoes do frogs wear? Do frogs wear open-toed sandals? That's a pretty good one though. So, anyways, Ernie, let's see. Who is the one woman you love the most? That one. It don't matter now because YouTube destroyed all that, and I don't want to go back into that. I don't want to go back into that because that kind of just brings things back up, and I don't need that this time in my life right now. I need to focus on my training. I need to focus on building myself bigger. I need to focus on the new medications I'm on. I need to focus on healing. I need to focus on working. I've got a lot more things to do with getting things done and taken care of. I got a couple months, my legal actions and stuff. Lawyers got a good game plan with all that. We've got all the documentation, everything we need. I think it's going to be good. But anyways, that's what I need to focus on. I keep smelling hot dogs. Ooh, no, I don't smell hot dogs. I just dropped about $200 in dimes all over the freaking floor. Well, keep those dimes, and you never know when they might come in handy, especially if you got kids and everything. Kids, you used to when I was kids, we would play with dimes and nickels and stuff. We pile them up and shit. Any other questions, guys? Any other questions? I'm going to get off here in about 7 minutes. We're getting out of here. Hope you take this time and stuff. I'm going to. I just want you all to just be safe and, just do what you all need to do and work on yourself and just remember I told you so. Just the words I want you to know. I told you so. That's all I want you to remember. Let's all say it together. Let's all say it together one last time here. Everybody can do it now. Come on, everybody. I told you so. Okay? Let's all say that. Let's all say it. I told you so. I want y'all to write it down. Here's something else I want you to do. I want you to do this. It's October the 9th, 2025. I want you right beside of it. Ernie Shell says, I told you so. Can y'all say that? Told you so. Just, just make it a little smoke of it. I told you so. 240 people in here. People that say it all together. I told you so. Ernie, what do you think about Cyrax? I think you all spend too much damn time in with Cyrax. I think you should do it. If you're going to put all that time into busting one predator, which you've already busted multiple times, why not go and try to get the rest of them out of damn Akron? You know how many are in Akron already? Go look up at the NSOPW and find out from his address, and you'll see exactly. Why don't you go after those people? That's why I think it. That's why I think about it. Much respect. God bless you all. Thank you all for fighting a good fight. If you want to donate, you can donate. If you don't, don't. This is over, guys. You all lost. And as always, we the people will protect the children at all costs. Have fun, guys.